Hello to you all and a very big welcome to the Tapscott Learning Trust Awards for 2023. I'm sure you all know who I am. Well, I know that all of the children and staff know who I am. I'm Paul Harris, CEO of the Tapscott Learning Trust, which includes Kerwin Primary, Kensington Primary, North Beckton Primary, Ranelagh Primary and our partner school, Rebecca Cheetham and Nursery and the Children's Centre. I'd like to welcome you all, parents, staff, sponsors, trustees and governors, our especially invited VIPs, but most importantly, the people we're all here for, who are our children. They're all watching from their classrooms and I know in no doubt will be cheering on their nominees and winners. This is always a very big event for our trust. It's a day when we recognise the extraordinary work that takes place in our schools. We will attempt to keep the ceremony as short as possible, and children, if you've won a prize, you will be receiving this very shortly in your schools. I just want to give you all a short explanation on how our awards work. Each of our schools has nominated pupils, staff and other members of the community for our agreed categories, and a group of our trustees have independently decided upon the winners. Before this event, each school has held its own award ceremony and therefore all of our nominees are already huge winners. For our ceremony today, our elected Pupil Parliament are here to let you know who each of the nominees are and what school they're from, and then I will be announcing the winners of each category. A great deal of work has gone into making these awards the success they are, and everyone at the Trust hopes that you will enjoy this afternoon. So, let's make a start, and here we go with the Tapscott Learning Trust Awards for 2023. We're starting with our Pupil Awards, and the first one is sponsored by our gardening contractors, Spring. The first award is for a pupil that has made an outstanding contribution to school life and is in years 3 to 6. So now we have from our Pupil Parliament, Antonia from Kerwin to announce the nominations. Antonia.
Thank you. These are the nominations for the first award, Outstanding Contribution to School Life for Pupils in Year 3 to Year 6. From Kerwin, Nia Laguda. From Kensington, Zara Saeed. From Ranelagh, Jason Spencer. And North Beckton, Lexi Smith.
And the winner of our first award is Jason Spencer from Ranelagh, who is also the Trust Pupil Parliament Chair. Jason is a seasoned member of the Pupil Parliament and galvanises and guides the meetings. In turn, he has become a very confident speaker. Congratulations to you and a very well done. Now, for anyone not currently in one of our schools, I can only say it's wonderful to hear all the cheers and clapping coming from the classrooms and the offices. Our second Pupil Award is for Outstanding Contribution to School Life and celebrates our younger pupils, in fact those between nursery and year 2. This award is sponsored by JC Watson Air Conditioning. Please can I have the nominations from Mohammed and Heather from our Pupil Parliament.
Here are the nominations for Outstanding Contribution to School Life for pupils in Year 2 down to nursery.
From Kerwin, Tanzila Ahmed.
From Kensington, Mariam Akram.
From Ranelagh, Charlie Hoyle.
From North Beckton, Sasuna Jah.
And from Rebecca Cheetham, Amaya Rose Mohammed.
And the winner is Mariam, who is in class Y2P at Kensington. Now I'm told that Mariam perfectly understands that her first responsibility is to focus on her learning and knowledge. She is a disciplined and punctual pupil who also likes to help others, always going out of her way to ensure that shared school spaces are tidy and ready for others to use. A very well done to you, Mariam. Our third award is for Outstanding Educational Achievement for one of our older pupils in Key Stage 2. This award is sponsored by New Formation Recruitment. Let's go once again to the Pupil Parliament for those nominations. And this time we have Karina and Satir from Ranelagh.
Right, let's get on. Here are the nominations for the awards for outstanding educational achievements for pupils in Key Stage 2.
From Kerwin, we have Nama Mustafa.
From Kensington, we have Mustafa Ubeid.
From Ranelagh, we have Alexander Rivnov.
And from North Beckton, we have Alicia J.
And the winner is Mustafa from Kensington Primary School. Now, I'm told that Mustafa has made the most astonishing progress this year with his academic work, and that during the recent Year 5 trip to Hertfordshire's Young Mariners base, he was an absolute star. Everyone at Kensington is very proud of you, Mustafa. And now to our 4th Pupil Award. This is for Outstanding Educational Achievement in Key Stage 1 and is sponsored by Maybrick Builders. So over to Lexi and Safa from North Beckton for those nominations.
Thank you, sir.
These are the nominations for Outstanding Education Achievement for our Key Stage 1 pupils.
We have Xavier Paris from Kerwin, Alvia Saida from Kensington, from Ranelagh, Dylan Singh, and from North Beckton, Melania Samuiliovic.
And the winner of this one is Melania from Class 2T at North Beckton. Melania joined the school from Ukraine only a year ago, but has shown incredible progress in her learning, and in particular her language skills, and now often acts as a translator for other Ukrainian children. The school believes that Melania truly embodies the school's ethos as we all belong. Well done to you, Melania. Our next award is for Outstanding Educational Achievement in EYFS. That is our very youngest pupils and is sponsored by London and South East Electrical. Over to Ejaz from North Beckton for those nominations.
Thank you, sir. Here are the nominations for the next award, which is for Outstanding Educational Achievement in our early year settings. From Kerwin, Luca Fernandez Mira. From Kensington, Dia Ablankan. From Ranelagh, Mohammed Yassin Jagadir. From North Beckton, Arham Shaikh. And lastly, from Rebecca Cheetham, Zian Monichi.
And the winner is Zion from Rebecca Cheetham. Staff at the nursery tell us that Zion is intelligent, joyful and outstanding character who is always willing to share his thoughts and ideas with everyone. He has a wealth of knowledge and loves to investigate the world around him. Zion, I'm sure you'll go very far in this world. Now, at TTLT, we recognise many areas and achievements that our children excel in and enjoy. And this next award is for our Pupil Sports Achievement Award and is sponsored by Potter Johnson Recruitment. Let's go to the Pupil Parliament, and this time we have Ethan and Jason from North Beckton with the nominations. Ethan and Jason?
Thank you, sir.
Here are the nominations for the Sport Achievement Award.
From Kerwin, Leah Triu. From Kensington, Fatima Tariq. From Ranelagh, Alexandra Porvici.
And finally from North Beckton,
Augustinus Amantis.
And the winner is from Ranelagh, Alexandru, who's in 6T5. Alexandru has competed in a wide range of trust competitions, including football, basketball, gymnastics, dance, and always has the most positive attitude and demonstrates great teamwork. Alexandru also excels outside of school and has been selected to play for Newham Boys District Football Team. Well done to you. Now, our next Pupil Award is our Young Achiever Award. This one particularly recognises a pupil who has overcome some form of barrier to learning, but who's worked really hard and has achieved much. So over to Zara and Mert from Kensington with those nominations.
What a fine jacket you're wearing, sir.
Oh, thank you.
These are the nominations for the Young Achiever Award.
From Kerwin, we have Kelvin Abogai. And from Kensington, we have Tara Rathingham.
From Ranelagh, we have Cheyenne Islam. And from North Beckton, we have Arif Bak. And lastly, from Rebecca Cheatham, we have Agata Argento.
And the winner of our Young Achiever Award is Kerwin's Kelvin, who is in Class 6C. Kelvin only arrived in the UK in October 2022 and was diagnosed with a hearing loss. But despite this, he has worked really hard and is making really exceptional progress. Kelvin, so I'm told, is a well-behaved and highly motivated pupil who always does his best. Fantastic and well done to you, Kelvin. Sadly, we've come to our last Pupil Award, and this one recognises the creativity in pupils who excel in the arts, music or performing arts. This award is sponsored by Remedy Recruitment. So let's go over to the Pupil Parliament, and this time we have Ifra and Fahana from Kensington Primary.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Here are the nominations for the Creativity Award. From Kerwin, we have Mango Johnson, Sharon Nakar from Kensington, Tina Pan from Ranelagh, Hamda Hanif from North Beckton.
And the winner is Hamda, who's in Class 3V at North Beckton. Now, I'm told that Hamda is an incredibly talented student who excels in all areas of her learning, but particularly showcasing her creativity. She loves drama, art, design, technology and creative writing. Hamda has used her skills to create extraordinary props and resources to enhance her work at school. A huge congratulations to Hamda. I would like to say at this point a very well done to all the nominees. With more than 2,500 pupils in our schools, the fact that you are an individual school winner is an amazing achievement, and I would personally like to congratulate you all. I do hope that your parents are watching. They should be very, very proud of you all. And as I said at the beginning, children, if you are one of the winners, you'll be receiving your prize very soon in your school. Now we move to the other awards. We are now recognising our volunteers who help in and around our schools. Volunteers within our trust play a key role and give their time freely to work with us in ensuring the very best outcomes for our pupils. Without them, we would not be as successful as we are, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all volunteers, from our members, trustees, governors, PTAs and individuals. This year, each school has nominated someone. However, we were just unable to pick just one winner. So the winners for this award are, firstly, Muna Ishmael, who is Najib's and Najma's mum in Kerwin, and who is known as a very generous and talented baker, whose cakes often add a special touch to school celebrations. Staff say that they are really grateful for her invaluable knowledge and advice on many issues that affect the community in Newham. Secondly, we have Miss Prefer, who staff at Kensington, especially in Year 3, say is their best kept secret and who is simply amazing. Thirdly, from Ranelagh, we have Radia Ben Safi, who has been a member of the school's PTA for the past 8 years and has also helped out on numerous trips and organising events such as International Women's Day and the school's coronation event. And lastly, Shabana Begum, who is a parent volunteer at North Beckton. Shabana regularly helps out in the nursery with a huge range of activities. Personally, I'd like to say a huge thank you to you all from the Trust. As I've already said, without your help, our schools would not be the successful places that they are. The next set of awards are for staff members. And this next one recognises someone who enhances school life and who has been nominated by their colleagues. Now we have Anushka from Kerwin's Pupil Parliament with those nominations. Anushka?
Thank you, Mr. Harris. These are the nominations for the Staff Member Award who enhances school life. From Kerwin, we have Miss Tuxera. From Kensington, we have Miss Frances Robinson. From Ranelagh, we have Miss Hanu. From North Beckton, we have Miss Currup, and from Rebecca Cheetham, Miss Mendes.
And the winner is Sonia Texera, who is the EAL lead at Kerwin and who, the school believes, was instrumental in ensuring that Kerwin received the EAL Silver Quality Mark earlier this year. Sonia is great at sharing anything she learns with the whole school community and is always busy right throughout the day, from breakfast club and extra lunchtime activities right through to organising the school's young translators and class buddies. Our next staff award is for the Lifetime Achievement and is sponsored by our Board of Trustees. I would just like to point out that nominations for a Lifetime Achievement are rare and are only invited in exceptional circumstances. So I am especially delighted to announce that this year we are recognising a very special member of staff. A person who, it does not matter what time you arrive at school, will be there to greet you with a huge smile. A person who works in school's inclusion team, in classrooms and interventions, and we know has made an immeasurable impact on the lives of so many vulnerable children. Her knowledge and the love that she has for every child that she comes in contact with is immediately evident and is reciprocated by those children. This member of staff is someone that always goes that extra mile, and we count ourselves very lucky to have had her working at Kerwin and for the Trust for many years now. I'm therefore personally delighted to announce that our winner of our Lifetime Achievement Award from Kerwin Primary is Mrs. Christine Smith. At the Tapscott Learning Trust, we are so lucky to have so many hard-working and loyal staff. And as you know, over previous years, our awards have celebrated and recognised those that have achieved 25 years of service with their schools and the Trust. This year, we have another group of staff members who have reached that magic 25-year milestone, and they are Lisa Miles from Kerwin, Keely Heath, Joanne McKeegan and Rosie Omar from North Beckton, and Esther Fortune from Ranelagh Primary. Well done to you all. Now, our annual awards recognise our wonderful pupils, our exceptional staff, and also those special volunteers. But also, we like to recognise those people who may work for other companies who come into our schools and provide a great service. And for the last time, let's get those nominations from our one and only Jerson, our Chair of Pupil Parliament. Jerson?
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Here are the nominations for the External Provider Award. Gina from Juniper, nominated by Kerwin. Jason Murray from Active Newham, nominated by Kensington. And Eliza Fontana, who is the Place to Be School Project Manager and was nominated by North Beckton.
And the winner is Jason Murray from Active Newham. Jason has been supporting Kensington Primary with its sports programme this year and has also been coaching both the boys and girls football teams. Thank you, Jason, from everyone at the school and the Trust. I do hope everyone at Kensington's cheering very loudly. Well, that's it for another year. As you know, our awards are sponsored and paid for by our very generous sponsors. I really do believe that this is a unique event. I would like to thank our amazing Pupil Parliament for their help today. Pupil Voice is incredibly important to our Trust, and it was great to see you all. I would also like to say another huge thank you to our Trust team for pulling this together. I appreciate it's a lot of work, but we all know that this is so worthwhile. I would particularly like to thank members of our finance team for their help with gaining sponsorship this year, and in particular, Lisa Miles, who in no doubt has badgered our suppliers. Thank you to all of you that are here. We are very nearly at the end of the school year, and if I don't see you before the end of the term, I want to wish you all a very restful summer break.